Hi guys, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name is Kate. Today I am doing the In or Out book tag. This was originally created by Rick McDonald, and I will leave a link in the description, obviously, to his original video. So basically, this is a bunch of classic tropes that he has created a list, and then he says he likes or he don't like it. Simple as that. So, there is 26 to go through. So, let's just start. Number 1 is reading the last page first. No. I'm out. I don't like spoilers. I hate spoilers. With a burning passion. I hate spoilers. So, I can't fathom reading the last page of a book and knowing how it ends while I'm going through this journey, because I don't know, I like journeys. I like going through journeys, and even I might be disappointed by the end, but I like the journey that books take me on. So no, can't stand it. Number 2, enemies to lovers. I'm not a big romance person. First off, not a big romance person. Enemies to lovers, it can be good. Like, most of these romance tropes can be done good, and I've seen examples of them done well. Enemies to lovers, I think I like enemies to lovers, but I believe there's another one. I think that I like the other version better. It's probably on this list. So, let's just move on. Number 3, dream sequences. I don't like when, if I know it's a dream sequence, I like it, and it's fine. But if I don't know it's a dream sequence, and something massive just happens, and then you're like, oh, no, that didn't actually happen. It was a dream. I don't particularly like that at all. Twilight being the worst offender. I feel like with that one, if you know, you know, with Breaking Dawn. Yeah. Anyways, love triangles. I think I'm a sucker for love triangles. I have fallen into the preteen, with the, young adult love triangles, and, I don't read so much love triangles anymore. Those days are kind of past of me reading things with love triangles. They can be done well. All I can think about is Hunger Games right now, and Team Peeta and Team Gale. I was Team Gale, and yeah, that, if you know, you know. I guess at this point everybody knows. She chose Peeta. Why? Peeta's literally bread. He's so boring. Okay, just. Gale was the better choice. Okay, can we talk about how the girls tend to choose the boring option? Because, at one point, this is not even a love triangle, this is a love square, but, at one point, Alina, yes, she's in love with Mel, but, at one point, she has Mel, she has the Darkling, which is a terrible choice, but, he's abusive. But she also has the option of Nikolai at one point, who is a much better choice. But, she still chooses the boring option. And then Katniss chooses Peeta, boring option. Now going back to Twilight, Team Edward, Team Jacob. I was Team Switzerland because I hated both. Anyways. Okay, number 5 is Cracked Spines. I really don't care. I think books that look older are well loved, generally. So it doesn't bother me. Cracked Spines don't bother me at all. Number 6, Back to My Small Town. So we're going with another kind of romance trope. I'm kind of a sucker for this because I grew up in a small town. Again, needs to be done right, but I can be kind of a sucker for Back to My Small Town. Number 7, Monsters Are Regular People. Yeah, I mean, I like the good old twist of, like, the person that you think should be the good guy. I like that. I like that dynamic. I like it a lot. I like when it's done when tropes are just kind of flipped. I love that. I love that kind of stuff. Number 8, no paragraph breaks. No. I'm an English major, so, like, give me paragraphs, because it just looks like one blob, and you're just like, ugh. When it's broken up, it looks nicer, and it's easier to get through as a reader. Anyways, number 9, multi-generational sagas. Ooh. I mean, yeah, I like following families, but I also like following my favorite characters. I don't know. I really like my characters. When I get attached, I get attached. So, I don't know much about that. Number 10, rereading. I love rereading. I love rereading, especially my favorite novels. I reread the Percy Jackson series and the Heroes of Olympus series, and discovered I loved the Heroes of Olympus series much more than I did when I first read them. So rereading is just, I love rereading so much. Number 11, artificial intelligence. So, like, robots. Yeah, I love a good sci-fi. I'm thinking about, right now, the first thing that comes to mind is the ship from the Skyward series, and how that broke my heart in the first book. That's what I can think about. So, yeah, I like a good AI, as well as a good story about an artificial intelligence. Thinking of, like, BioShock. You know, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but that kind of story is awesome. Very interesting. Love it. And also kind of like Dead Space, the first Dead Space, and that twist. Chef's kiss. Number 12 is drop caps. I don't know what drop caps are. Okay, so after doing some digging, I think drop caps is when the, like, first letter of a paragraph or a chapter usually is, like, capitalized and then might have a fancy design. I actually really like it because I like fancy graphic design things in books. So it doesn't bother me. I don't know why it would bother people. But yeah, it doesn't really bother me. I actually really like it. I like cool designs in books. So number 13, happy endings. I do like a happy ending. I like happily ever afters in a sense. Yeah, happy endings in any kind of fashion of, like, it's good. Like, it's not a bad ending. I like my happy endings. Sometimes I just want to read a happy story with making me feel good by the end of it. Yeah, I do like my happy endings. Number 14, plot points that only converge at the end. If it's mind-blowing and I've really enjoyed it up to the end, like, if it's mind-blowing and just like everything just comes together and you're like, oh my gosh, I love that. If it's done well, amazing. And I've loved the book up to that point. Love it. If I haven't enjoyed the book and then it just like, oh, we're being lazy, basically. Yeah. No, I don't like it. I do like that. When done well. Number 15, detailed magic systems. I love detail. I love knowing lore. I love everything background of stories. So I love magic systems. They can be a lot, but I really enjoy them. I think it takes having a big series, or at least just more than like one, or it needs to take more than one book if you're going to have a detailed magic system, I think. Or in the case of like Prior the Orange Tree, be a massive book. Yeah, I like magic systems. I like my detailed magic systems. Number 16, classic fantasy races. I don't see anything wrong with classic fantasy races. When done correctly, again, I don't think there's anything wrong with having classic fantasy races and taking them and doing your own spin on them. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Number 17, unreliable narrators. I don't particularly like unreliable narrators. I'm thinking about Riley Sager and how he literally can't write a book without an unreliable narrator. I don't particularly like unreliable narrators. And the fact that it's usually just really lazily done. When they are in the books. It's generally just a really lazy attempt at like demonizing mental health. So yeah, I don't like unreliable narrators because it tends to demonize mental health, and it's usually really lazy. Not gonna lie, it's really lazy. Number 18, evil protagonist. Ooh. I don't mind having an evil protagonist, because it's just a different story being told. And sometimes you just like to follow the villains, and sometimes villains are good, like, interesting. More interesting than the heroes. So yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for following a non-great protagonist. All for it. Number 19, The Chosen One. I do like the Chosen One trope. Sorry. Yeah, I'm so bad at these tropes because I'm like, I don't mind them. If they're done well, I don't mind a lot of these tropes. Except for the unreliable narrator. But Chosen One, yeah, it is what it is. It's kind of overdone by now. So you could do a lot more interesting things in fantasy than the Chosen One trope. So, number 20, when the protagonist dies. I don't mind killing off the protagonist at all. If it fits what is happening and fits, if it's a good, satisfying ending, I don't mind the protagonist dying. I will sit and cry for a long time, probably, but I don't mind. Number 21, really long chapters. I really don't tend to like really long chapters just because I'm like, alright, can we take a break? Can we stop for a second? I don't tend to like really long chapters at all. It's like we could have broken this up probably a bit better. into different chapters. Number 22 is French Flaps. I'm not sure what French Flaps are. I think they might be like my Big Little Lies book, where like the cover is like not as long, but I'm gonna go look. I was completely wrong. No, this is when the cover is, it's like a dust jacket, but it's not necessary. It is the, like, the dust jacket is still attached to the book. No, I don't like it. No. I'd rather either have a hardback with a dust jacket or without a dust jacket, or a paperback that is just doesn't have that flap. I don't like it. Oh no, I don't like that. I saw it, I was like, yep, nope. Number 23, Deckled Edges. I don't mind Deckled Edges. I don't really care what normal books look like. I like my collector's editions books. I think they're very beautiful and I adore them. But really, I don't care what books look like otherwise. Number 24, Signed Copies by the Author. I love my copies. I currently have, let's see, I have King of Scars, Rule of Wolves, Six of Crows, Crooked Kingdom, Daughter of the Deep, which is Steep in Gold, are my books signed. I love them. I love them so much. I love having books signed by authors. I think it's really cool. Number 25, Dog Earing Pages. I used to do that a lot. I don't like doing that now. I'm going against what I was saying, but I don't generally like dog earing my pages because it makes it difficult. Number 26, chapter titles instead of numbers. I think that's fine, because you can remember chapter titles fairly easily as well. What can be really confusing is when there is neither. Like Toni Morrison. Toni Morrison doesn't have either. And that is really difficult at times to, if you don't have a bookmark. Yeah. But yeah, I love chapter titles. I love, like, because Rick Riordan is the king of having chapter titles. Absolute king of chapter titles. And we stand Uncle Rick. It is mwah. Mwah. He's just so good. You just read a chapter title of his and you're just like open up one of his books and hold on, I'm gonna go grab a book. Okay, so I have grabbed Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan, obviously, so let me open up to he's not chapter titles. Dang it, I forgot. Okay. Their chapter titles are whoever's in, so I got Tower of Mira. Okay, Tower of Mira has haikus. So let's start. Okay. Two-Headed Snake Do Jamming Up by Quiet Ride. Also Meg's Shoe Stink. Like, what? Here's another one. Arrow of Wisdom. Hook Me Up with a Hideout. No, not that one. No. Pastries for dinner. Your fave Lester would never. Got to pee. Later. This child is too cute. Please no more adorable. Oops, my heart just broke. By Lug Swella. Don't forget to write if you ever hit the ground. Breakfast is the meal with pancakes and burnt yogurt and insanity. It's like, what? These are all chapters. Chapter haikus. And they make sense once you read them. Billionaire's warehouse. Grab your chocolate drink quickly. The cows are watching. Excuse me, what? I fall in a hole and choke on my own anger. I am a cow. Moo. Like, they make sense once you actually read the chapter. Okay, 2-1. Speak to me of soap. Let it be savory broth with a hint of skink. One more for good measure on the chapter that I'm currently in. Our special tonight, a lovely braised Apollo under a Mets hat. Rick Riordan is the king of chapter title. Beginnings of chapter. The king. The king reigns supreme, and we all know this. Okay, I think that is the last one. Yes, it is. Alright, well, I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment, anything you'd like. If you made it to this point in the video, leave me a red heart. And I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Go be a good cabbage today. Do something good for someone, even if it is for yourself. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.